What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more MIR4, and today I just wanted to do a follow-up on my stream from about a week and a half ago from me posting this. And in that stream is when we had the castle siege, and as you guys may remember, we were not able to get into the castle siege. There was essentially some foul play going on that prevented us from getting in there. You know, I mentioned hacking, bugs, whatever it was something that was not right. So what I want to do today is follow up, because Wemade very quickly, solve this issue, and I want to go and give them credit where credit is due, because there is credit due here. And as you guys can see, this was posted, let's see, on the 20th, and the siege was on the 17th. So on the 20th, they posted this letter basically apologizing, that they want to make sure everything is fair. And as you can see here, they say that there was an issue with the clan members of offense and defense. Clan could not enter the castle siege area normally. Due to this issue, the offensive clan could become the winner of the castle siege without any actual battle, which is what happened. There was 2 of their members that were able to get in, and they were able to take down the castle by themselves. The castle siege is core content of MIR4. This is where we thought we were going to have a fight, right? We was like, okay, we come in here, we're going to defend, we're going to have a fight. And that's what we wanted. We wanted a fight, and that didn't happen. As you guys know, like, we basically were locked out. Like, none of us could get in. Not a single player could get in. At the end of the fight, we had the result screen, which just showed 2 of their members in there that basically soloed the castle. And they are saying that the cause of the issue will be thoroughly investigated, with the constant renovation of the system to prevent it from reoccurring during the future castle sieges. We will make sure there's solid restrictions on the acts that intentionally disturb the game ecosystem of MIR4. So kind of this is what you guys got to understand. Like, Wemade is not going to just jump out and be like, oh, these people were hacking, these people were doing this. This is a PR type statement. Like, this is something they had to release that walked the line of whether this was something that was foul play, or was it some actual issue with the server and things like that. We're never going to get the full truth here, but what you can deduce from this is that Wemade is focused on taking care of the issue. They wanted to make it right, and that they are working to prevent it from happening again. So those are the key things, the key takeaways here. And you may be asking, how did they make it right? Well, what happened was that they restored the castle to our clan. This was on the 20th. They restored the castle. They restored the prizes that were distributed. And I mean, for the most part, things were restored. There was some gold that wasn't restored, but it is what it is. And from what we can tell, there were also some bans that took place. So now I'm going to switch over to my game screen here. And as you can see, this is the clan that was the enemy clan that was trying to take, well, they did take the castle for those few days. And on these members list, you can see we're talking like some pretty high level, high value accounts that decided to do this. And as you can see here, as far as we can tell, we were monitoring basically all these accounts that are elders. And then there was this one that was the king called Dent King. And then Name is Die was one that could get into the castle. But pretty much all of these people have been offline since I would say the day before the announcement, or the morning of, whatever. There was one where they had a list, the message that went out saying, oh, there were some banned users, we banned this many accounts, yada yada. And that's when we started monitoring these people, and they were no longer able to access the game. As far as we could tell, they were showing offline and never came back. Now, it does look like they were able to get the clan back in terms of ownership on someone having it. So I mean, I guess they can get the gold and stuff out of it, but that's fine. The key players here were banned, and that's the important part. We're talking like 8 people, 9 people, something like that got banned as a result of this. And this goes to show, like, they are going to take care of you if something happens. So I just want to put this video out here just to show my appreciation to Wemade for jumping on this, taking care of it as fast as they did, and that there was a good outcome that was the right outcome, which is we still had the castle. Now, I mean, maybe they could have put up a fight, I don't know, but if that was the case, then we would have actually had a fight, and we didn't. So we would have rather had the actual fight, but it is what it is. And Wemade jumped on this very quickly. Everyone that reached out, thank you. Everyone that, you know, reported this, thank you. I know that there may be some situations where this might be happening on other servers. You know, we might not be able to catch everyone, but if you do have some very solid video evidence that's related to what was in my stream, feel free to message me on Discord. We can see what we can try to do. I'm not putting this out there to say like, oh, I can report every little thing you want me to report, guys. I can't do that. Like, it's not feasible. So keep in mind, like, but if we have some clear evidence and it's something I have time to do, I don't mind trying to help out and see if we can report anything that's happening, because again, it's also going to help Wemade figure out what's going on and how to fix it in the future. But hopefully, you know, they were able to get all of the information from this particular issue and take that and figure out what was going on and prevent it from happening in the future. So again, thank you to Wemade for jumping on this, taking care of it. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that, hey, they did take care of this. You know, this isn't just going to keep happening. There was also another bug that happened after this. It's called the Unsealing bug. I know I reported on this before because there's a NFT out there. I might make another video on this. I'm not really sure, but I made a video on it before. But they already patched this on the 21st. The Unsealing bug, whether it went away or not, it was basically came back about, and there was like a NFT up with like 10 legendaries. Obviously, I believe it's banned now. But that's still dangerous, like, because sometimes if someone puts up these NFTs and someone buys them really quickly, then it could get banned while someone else owns it and they really had no idea. Although, even though, I mean, you can argue that it should be obvious that something isn't right, but I mean, there's some people without that much knowledge of the game and maybe they didn't really know. But either way, that is supposedly fixed at this point. And I'm, you know, in my experience in the past, like anytime these popped up, like maybe someone could buy it or something, those people have came to me saying, oh, I can't access the NFT, it won't load to my account. So that seems to be what happens, and that's kind of like where the big drawback happens when these, you know, glitches, bugs get abused and stuff, is those characters end up getting banned, even though they might end up on a different account, and the person whose account they're on, they might not ever known about it. So just be careful, guys. You got to make sure you look and see, make sure that what you're looking at is actually legit before you make the decision. Anyway, guys, if you're enjoying the content, please make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.